Hello, Marcus Lim here, and today I just want to show you a book that I just received in the mail. So this is actually the autobiography of JMS, Joseph Michael Straczynski, the creator of such works as Babylon 5, which I've got in the background over there, and also writer of comic books like Spider-Man, Midnight Nation, Rising Stars, and recently he's gone into movies as well. Yeah, so this is his autobiography, and I actually received this like much earlier already, but I was actually waiting for an additional package to come. So a little package by JMS, Joe Michael Straczynski. Yeah, it's a I'll show you later, but it's a peel and paste signature book plate that I can place on top of the book. So that's pretty nifty. But I'll get to that later. So for now, let me just open up this package. Okay. So this is the book. Alright, so the title is Becoming Superman. Alright, and it's by Joseph Michael Straczynski with an introduction by Neil Gaiman. And I think the title speaks a lot about, I guess, well, Superman, the fictional superhero, of course, but actually he's also one that models a lot of the characteristics that Joe Michael Straczynski stands for. For instance, his stance to always do the right thing, no matter the circumstances, which is something that JMS, has applied to a lot of his life and also his career. So that's why the title is Becoming Superman, but the subtitle is My Journey from Poverty to Hollywood, right? Which stops along the way at murder, madness, mayhem, movie stars, cults, slums, sociopaths, and war crimes. So, so I guess if you know about JMS, right, I guess his public life, right, his works and the things he's done, that's all well documented. But this may be a bit surprising to people, right? His background, where he came from, which in a way makes his achievements even more astounding, right? So he started with, he didn't come with a silver spoon, right? Came from poverty. And indeed, like if you read the book, right, his family is pretty dysfunctional. Father is absolutely abusive, right? So yeah, and despite all that, managed to achieve a lot. Yeah. So what have we got? Yeah. So it says the writer of Babylon 5, Sense8, Spider-Man, and also the Oscar award-winning movie The Changeling. Okay. At the back, some praise for the book, okay, including one from Walter Koenig, star of Babylon 5 and Star Trek. Alright, so let's have a look. Let me take off the jacket, okay, and that's what it looks like. So there he is, JMS. But let's have a look at the book itself. Becoming Superman. Okay. Alright. So there you go. Becoming Superman. There's a Superman kind of image there. Alright. Introduction by Neil Gaiman. So here's a table of contents. Alright. So how many chapters are there? Let's see. 34 with an epilogue. Yeah, so I guess I would say the first half or so of the book, right? Yeah, probably stuff that you've never really read about, right? About his childhood and how he dealt with a very dysfunctional family background. So the second half is probably more like when stuff that you've already read about if you're a JMS fan, like his times developing Babylon 5 and beyond, which Babylon 5 is possibly his most famous work, right? 5 years, sci-fi TV show, so in the 90s. Yeah, so that's roughly what the structure of the book is like. And yeah, I think I already mentioned, right? So I think all these achievements are actually quite astounding given the kind of background that he came from. Okay, so let me quickly flip through this. I mean, this is just words, right? But possibly there might be something. Yes, there are some photos in the middle of the book with family, Sofia Straczynski, okay, Evelyn, yeah. There he is when he was little, okay. Superman, yeah. There he is actually, 6'3". Looks quite different back then with a lot of hair. Alright, this is the time of Babylon 5 now. Alright, and these are more recent times. And that's something quite astounding, I guess, for him, right? His first check for $1 million for his script. He says, from small beginnings, truly wonderful things can grow. Alright. Now that's on the filming of Changeling that he wrote. There's Angelina Jolie over there. And yeah, A Child with Dreams, and the man who achieved, I guess in a sense, the dream that he had as a child. Yeah, so I guess if there is a message in the book, or a true line that runs through the book, I guess it is simply, the fact that yeah, if he can do it, then so can everyone else, right? So let me see if there's anything at the end here. Yeah, there it says, if I can do it, frankly anybody can do it, right? Given that, it's not that he came from some ridiculously rich family with connections. No, it's just that he never gave up, right? It says here, right? Doesn't matter, get up, keep fighting. Even if his parents were alcoholics, abusive, doesn't matter, get up, keep fighting. So, that's I guess, the ultimate message to take away, I guess, if there is one central message of the book, take away, it's that one. Yeah, so that's the book, really. Becoming Superman by JMS. But before I conclude, I will see exactly what the bookplate, the signed bookplate, looks like. Okay, so from JMS, and yeah, this is probably the closest that I'll ever get to having the book signed by him, unless I happen to meet him sometime in the future. Thank you card. And this is his signature, okay. Which let's see. Which is meant to be placed. So I guess you can peel it off. And the idea is that you can stick it in, let's see, I think it's actually sized for the cover. So if I carefully place it right there. Right, so there's the signature, Becoming Superman by JMS. So this is like, you know, almost like having the book personally signed by JMS. But that doesn't mean that at some point I can't actually have the book signed directly. But until that happens, I guess this is the best that I've got, to having an autographed copy of the book by the author. In any case, hope you enjoyed this look at the autobiography of JMS, Becoming Superman, a survivor story, but one that's obviously told, you know, expertly, with his amazing storytelling ability. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video.